Hi there. In my last video I told you about this trap for catching animal alive, so you can relocate them or whatever. It's for catching animals without harming them. And this is the trap. It's very simple and yet very effective. I used to build these traps when I was a kid, a youngster, about from 10 or 11 years and up, and used to catch minks and also what do you call it, weasel, and I also caught a cat in this. You can use it for all kind of animals. It's very simple and effective, and it will not harm the animals, because the animal walks into the trap, and when they're touching the bait, this door will fall down and they are closed inside this box. This one is built pretty large for a cat-sized prey. You can build them much smaller and shorter for smaller animals, or really big if you want to catch a bear. That's your choice. And the principle is the same. And I'll show you something you have to consider when you're building this. First of all, don't hang your bait too close to this netting, because the animal can reach it from the outside and pull it out. So be aware of the distance. Another thing, on here you can put a nail or well, something that you can put and bend it over, something you can put this trigger underneath, and that way you can make it very hairpin like. That's just a few points I forgot to mention when I made this. So the video is a bit long, but it takes you through the whole building step by step, so if you're interested, please continue watching. Okay, enjoy. Okay, hi. Let's do that trap I was talking about to catch animals alive, so you can release them another place if you want. Okay, first of all, you need a board. Something like this is good. This is 8 inches, so it's 8 inches, I guess. It's I make this for cat size prey, but you can make it smaller for smaller animals, or even bigger for bigger animals. It's the same principle. So first of all, I'm gonna cut 4 lengths of about 2 feet of this board, and then we will see how we do it from there. Okay, here I have 4 boards. They are 60 centimeters or about 2 feet long, all of them, but one of them should be a bit shorter. That's the top board. So this top board should be a little bit more than 1 thickness shorter. So then I put this like this. And make it line. So and then I cut the same board about at least 2 inches from the end. Like this. There. Then we will have, maybe turn it a bit in your direction. One bottom board, one sideboard, one sideboard, like this. Top board, like this. This piece over here. And this gap we made is for the trapdoor to fall down. You see? Well, you understand in a few minutes. Okay. So while we have this put on here, we should mark that. Just make some markings so you will know where the boards should be after assembly. There. And there. I marked 2 notches here and the same on the other side. This is for, see this roof, go there and there. And between those planks, boards, you will have the trapdoor. But now we need some guidings for a trapdoor. We need something on the inside, like this, so the trapdoor can slide along and don't move. I'm gonna put this aside. I have some pieces leftovers from when I was building my deck. I'm gonna use them. And I'm gonna lay one piece there and one piece here. And 4 pieces. So let's put them on. There. And for this I use some really small nails and a hammer. Like that. Well, you're starting to see. And now this trapdoor will fall down between this and be impossible to move. Okay. Then we put everything upside down, like this. And start putting it together. Here I'm gonna use a little bit bigger nails. Preferably, you do this with a drill and screws instead of nails. Nails are not the best for this, but I'm showing you the simplest way with less tools, so everyone can make it. That. Same on the back. again, the other side. Like this. 1, 3. Okay, now it starts to look like something. Okay, then we can put on the top like this. Before we do that, I want to put even one more guiding between this one. It's to prevent the animal to get some claws under and to lift up the trap door. So I'm gonna put one piece like this in between, should be this width. As you can see, I don't use any measurements. This is only by eye, so that means it should be very simple for anyone to build this trap. Okay, like this. Okay, starting to be something. Still, yeah, that's good. So let's put on this last piece. When you're working with wood like this, you have to remember when wood gets wet, it expands, so you need to have enough room, enough clearance. We're making gaps and stuff like this. One more nail here. Like this. Now it's time for us to make this trapdoor. And it should be almost as wide as the entrance from here. At least wider than between these pieces. Okay. And to measure that, using this one, and I'm making a notch. There. And I have this last bolt. It should be, well, should be as high as the box. So that's a good length. This. That's, and the width should be let's see, from hole. That hole. Okay. Just use the saw as a ruler and make a good like this. And then saw at this also. Ooh. It's a bit too wide. It's better that it's too wide than too narrow, because this is easy to fix. Okay, around the corners, try to prevent locking like that. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to take shape. So far we have built this box and made this sliders inside for the trapdoor, and we made the trapdoor. So the trapdoor will be like this, and when the animal comes in from this direction, in, and starting to chew on the bait, this trapdoor will fall down like that. Okay, but it's still open in this side, so we have to figure out where we want to have the bait. For a cat, I think these 2 feet is almost necessary, so somewhere over here and find a little bit bigger nail. Here it is, and make a hole. You can use a drill, but I'm showing you the way with simple and almost none tools. Just burning off this residue inside the hole. Okay, the hole is there. Then we have to decide how high this trapdoor should be when it's open. You should not take it too high, because jamming is a really big risk. So, but too low and you don't have a big enough entrance. So something like this maybe should be okay. When you find your height, you mark with a nail on the trapdoor like this. Then we have a place to make a hole. Same procedure here. Okay, like that. Now we have a hole here also. Something like that. Okay, so now it's time to close off this end. You can close it off with a piece of board if you want to, but you have to remember, if it's open, when the trapdoor is open, you have this airflow through, and the smell of your bait will go much further. So the best thing is you have some kind of mesh netting on this side. That's the best solution. If you don't have that, there is another great way of doing this, and I'll show you that right now. Okay, we can start with some nails. There. The size of the net is based on the distance between your nails, okay? Okay, like that. Now we use steel wire for the rest of the job. So in the end, here it is. Okay, we're running out of daylight now. There it is. It's not a beautiful job. There is no cat-sized animal able to get out of this. Now the trap starts to be something. So I made this hook out of steel wire, and I'm gonna attach this string to it like this, and I'm gonna put it inside. Up this hole. But before I do that, I am going to burn the whole surface to get rid of human scent. You can do this over open fire if you don't have a gas torch, or you don't have to do it at all if you're just going to catch some animals that are used to humans. But this is a good way to get rid of the most of the human scent from wooden traps, like that. Now I have threaded my line with the hook through the roof of the trap. This hook is where you put your bait, so meat or fish or whatever, and you just close it up, put it inside like that. It should hang in the roof of the trap like this. I hope you can see it. And take another piece. This. It's just you can use a nail if you want to. It's just a piece of wire with a loop, and it's just a straight piece. I'll put it in this hole on this trapdoor. I'm gonna find my spot. It should be somewhere here. Okay. this whatever knot, and the trap is finished.